The shelves are turning blue. There's a company called Life Extension. They're not a new company. They've been around, I don't know how long. I don't know that they've been around as long as, but real close to it. We have always had our own line of supplements. Like Jazam's the best selling product we've ever had. Never getting rid of Jazam. Jazam's awesome. We have OrthoFlex. We have Gotta Be Lean. We have Gotta Sleep. You know, you've seen me talk about them. But our vitamin, which was a 2 or 3 a day, I did some research. I'm still learning like the rest of you. And come to find out, I want to say it because I'm used to saying the slang for it, and it's a nasty word, so I'm not going to say that here. Let me get to it. It's the MTHFR gene. I'm going to do it again so you at home can do it in your head. The MTHFR gene. It's like it's a shortened version of that nasty word. And that's what the biologists call it, by the way. Because when you have this gene, you don't assimilate certain vitamins. Folate being one of them, folic acid in other words. Certain kind of B12s, B6 if it's not methylated. You don't absorb it. And it causes you a lot of problems. It causes your homocysteine levels to rise and so forth. I'm not going into that. That's a whole deep subject. And you can Google Gary Brecka. I think he's the first one to really start talking about it. He's a biologist. And now everybody's talking about it. It's what we do. None of that matters to you. What matters to you is if you come to me for stuff, it's you think he's doing this research. I don't have to. And you're right. I've been training myself for 50 years. We're fixing to celebrate our 45th anniversary in business. And I still read studies every day. Not every other day, every single day. So this one popped up, though. This was something new to me. I got tested. You can get a DNA test to find out. Sure enough, of course, if you have a genetic thing that can keep you from being your optimum, I probably got it. That's what I always tell you. If you're following some Gen Z dude on TikTok and he's 20 and he's been lifting for a year and he's trying to tell you how to work out, turn your phone off, man. He don't know anything. Everything he does works. You have to find people like me who genetically stunted their whole life, who have to try everything to get any results. We're the ones that know stuff. We're old, we've been doing it a long time, but we had a lot of obstacles to overcome, like non-existent calves or what have you. They make a 2-a-day vitamin, Life Extension. I'm going to cover a lot of their supplements in years to come because we're just, like I said, we have a handful of our own products, but everything else is Life Extension. Just about everything else. And they're 2-a-day. So I'm going to pop this up here. That's their bottle. It comes in a tablet, and it comes, I don't know which one's which, and it comes in a capsule, right? I'm to the point where when we first started the gym, when I started in 1981, I was 19, and it was not, I wanted to have the coolest place possible to work out. That was it. That was as much business acumen. That's all I had. And so when people ask me like they're going to follow me, like they're going to do it like I did it, I rented a building and I got some really cool toys and I charged my friends to come play with my toys. And they think I'm joking. And I'm telling you, I'm not joking. And that's still. So what happened in between there is apparently I had a pretty good knack for promotion in business. But now it's almost like I'm 19 again. We sold Foley. I'm old, So now everything I do, like including this product, it's because of me. It really is. I got this. I'm carrying this vitamin because it's the best vitamin on the planet, and I take what we sell. That's it. Now I'm going to tell you about it, and hopefully you'll buy some and keep us on the TV and everything, keep us open. But the truth is, I brought these in because these are the best vitamins on the planet. And by the way, there's a company, Consumer Labs, ranks them number one. It's like 12 years in a row. It's not my opinion, just so you know. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a biologist. You know, but I'm telling you, when I put people on these vitamins, they go, am I crazy or do I feel different? I said, well, if you weren't taking any vitamin, and most people aren't, and I put you on a vitamin, and it's of this quality, you should feel different. And you have more energy. I've always said it's like an insurance policy. A lot of times you don't know. Like you take creatine monohydrate, you get bigger, strong. By the way, we still have our own creatine monohydrate. We have our own glutamine. But vitamins, not so much. I had a lady I put on this vitamin. She swears to God. She said, I'm telling you, I can tell the difference. When I run out, I feel different. So, all right. So it's the number one rated multivitamin from consumerlabs.com. It's kind of like it supports cellular health, blood vessel health, healthy immune function, and more. That's what vitamins and minerals do, guys. That's what they do. Promotes both heart and brain function. The older you get, the more you worry about those two things. Take it from me. It helps quench free radical activity. Free radicals are the things that cause cancer and do a host of other things. Now, I don't know if I want to go into this. I'll put this is all on our website. They go into this formula beats Centrum 10 ways, and they have 50 times the B1 and 25 times the B6, and on and on. That's just them telling what I think you would assume that this is a better vitamin than some sold by a drug company at a drugstore. This is what I wanted to get to. Bioactive MTHF folate. Their 2 per day formula contains, I'm going to try to read this. This is 5-methyl tetrate, a lot of words, 5-MTHF, a form of folate that is up to 7 times more bioavailable than folic acid. This is particularly important for those with certain inherited enzyme variants that make folate metabolism less efficient, since 5-MTHF is already a metabolically active form. In other words, your body doesn't have to do any tricks. It just goes in and starts working. You know what's sad is that a lot of times if I tell you you're going to have more energy, if I tell you you feel good, that doesn't do it. But if I scare the bejesus out of you, suddenly you go, I need some of that. So here's, if you don't have that, it can cause peripheral neuropathy, spina bifida, sudden hearing loss, high blood pressure, pregnancy loss, mood problems, cleft lip and palate. So that's why all women take folic acid, right, in their prenatal. But methylfolate is better because your body assimilates it. Okay, does that make sense? I went into way too much. I'll tell you about one more thing. All right. So I didn't know about this. I swear, B12 is B12, right? Nope. The B12 contained in this one, I'm going to butcher these words, okay, is methylcobalamin. Cobalamin. Methylcobalamin is the kind you want. This is the most bioavailable form of B12, meaning the body absorbs it most easily. It's the preferred form supplement, and it's found naturally in animal-based foods like meat, fish. That's where you get B12, by the way. It's a good choice if you have the gene that I apparently have. The one that you will find, and what I did is I went to my own brand, and we had folic acid, not folate, methylfolate. We had the wrong B12, and there was something else. That's it. And we chunked that, and I called Life Extension. I said, look, I've always loved your supplements. I've always respected you guys. I know I'm going to make less money, but I'm taking this junk that I sell, and I want the best. And the guy kind of laughed, and that's how we got in business with him. The synthetic form, see, it's cheaper, of B12. And cyanocobalamin is the kind you do not want. Your body doesn't absorb it, like most things. It can still be used in B12 supplements, it's just not as good. And it may impair kidney function in people with borderline kidney problems. Well, that long, see, perk your ears up. It may, may cause kidney problems. Wait a minute, I'm taking a vitamin, and that vitamin could cause me to have kidney problems? But there's another form of the same vitamin that does not do that? Do you see what I'm saying? I know I try to sometimes I probably dumb it down too much. I'm going to stop there. I'm trying to sell you the very best of whatever it is. If you come to Jason's Fitness and do one-on-one, we try to provide the very best one-on-one. We try to support you mentally, and we set up an atmosphere that makes you feel like you're part of a family and all that. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I sell you gym equipment, I try to sell you the very best money can buy in your price range. And then I back it up by warranty, and we come fix it if it breaks. That puts it on me. So when it comes to supplements, that's the best multivitamin mineral that I can sell you. And that's why we're selling it. And you can buy them on the website. Go to jasonsfitness.com, enter store, or you can we would love for you to walk in. There's only one now. It's Cottage Hill in Mont-Lamar. We've been in this location since '87. We've been on Cottage Hill Road since 1981. Doing what we do.